earlier. It does look like everyone's here right off the rip. We're up, and we are good. So, I mean, I'm definitely going to curse it at some point. But right off the rip, we made it 10 seconds in the game. It's already better than last time.
Alright, so a Bear 8 Jake is the gamer tag that I'm a fan of already. Good gamer tag, it's consistent. With everything I could ever want a good gamer tag to have, right?
Yep, I mean, he's going to be behind one. I mean, there was a player actually top gen to his right, and I don't think that player didn't turn around at all. That is going to be crazy, or he's going to end up getting dropped. Bear's going to pick both of them up. Already 2 down right out of the gate from the side of Plastic, as Bear's going in for another one. He will trade out, so that's a 3-kill life coming out of him, and Tripants has picked up the flag, and he is running this out. Will get dropped, though. He's going to run into 3 players, basically.
That was a 4-kill life. He went through the whole team on his life. Right now, Graphite's definitely like, can we get a controller check, please?
They're wondering a little bit. It's like, oh, PC check time. Crazer is going to hop this flag, try to stay alive, and I think he should get this return off. He will, as Armored Defiance is going to pick up Tripants. As the push is coming in right here from Graphite into the base. Going to run into Barry Jake as well as Corbin, and is not able to finish that off.
Wow. Jake being down a shot, really showing his strafe and shot coming out, and really just winning a battle that statistically he should not. These players, this is this gold division, so these are these high Onyx tier players. It's not often we're missing shots, even less often that we're going to win shots that we're down, battles we're down a shot or two. These players are players that are practiced, they're versed, they're not going to mess up. Oh. And wow, the nerves of what this match means must be coming in, because that was really just wow. That flag run right there was not how I expected that to go.
I mean, he did throw it into the ceiling there, into the doorway. So unfortunately, did end up getting blocked. We're gonna have Giants now pulling this flag here over towards top mid. Barry Jake trying to get these cut off. Will pick up one onto Defiance, and Crazer's actually the last one alive, and he's all the way on the other side of the map. This should be a flag cap. Giants should basically get this in unharassed. He's gonna do so, and Plastic is gonna go up 1-0 now.
And I don't really like that play either from Crazer necessarily, right? They're gonna get that flag cap. They're past the halfway point, and you're the only one up. Why would you start shooting at the enemy team, letting them know where your spawn is? If they decide to collapse on you, it's a 3v1. There's a guy running the flag, and there's 3 other up. Then all of a sudden, your teammates spawn, and now it's a 3v2, and they're just gonna, because they're gonna spawn on you, your teammates are gonna push into back base and collapse on them, and then they're just gonna pull the flag again. I think the right play may have been to possibly just wait for the spawns, play sneaky, and not give out where you're hiding so that they don't have that information.
Yep, absolutely. So, I mean, Crazer's going to be working here top mid. He's going to find the Camel player. Barry Jake not able to get really shots in. He's going to go down. Avatar Ziggy does have a heat wave here in the back of the base. He's going to get some shots. A nice 3 shots onto Tripants. Picks him off. He's going to... Ooh, I didn't even realize Avatar Ziggy had taken shots there, but he goes down in 1 melee. So down he will go. Corbin's going to get dropped by Solid Bob. He's going to be working here towards the back of the base. And Defiance is going to pick up that flag and toss it off the top, I believe. He's moving it here towards Jed, seeing where the team can come to support him.
I'm really this is shocking to me. To not see, there we go. That's a little better. I could not believe the initial miss there. I am, I have high expectations for these players. These players are the creme de la creme. These players are crop. It was surprising to see that initial fumble Ayami there. But the recovery there with the second slide, beautiful. So, and it's still quicker to try for that second slide than it is to just run the flag.
Yep, well, we are going to have... Well, Armored Defiance will be up top here. Their pings are coming out, so the teams... Nice to see the communication. It's nice that we actually see it, so we can see all the comms coming through from these teams. I mean, Armored Defiance is going to get behind these guys. He's looking for the melee onto Corbin. He's going to miss, actually, and still picks it up somehow. Gets the
over. He's screaming for the over.
Yeah, looking for the over. I mean, Barry Jake is going to be down mid. I think he's run out of time by now, probably, so unfortunately. But, I mean, 3 kills right by himself there, and is not able to thrust out of the way of the Barry Jake, who comes rolling through. Shots are going down across top mid. Avatar Siggy's in the base, on towards Corbin, but Corbin's going to win that out with a sliver of HP remaining. So, the standoff continues.
Corbin out here putting on a movement display. I don't know if you watched the chain super slides there, but he super slid on the small little ramp on back flag that goes down a little bit. Really just showing how quick movement can throw your opponent off guard and really make a difference here.
Yep, the shock nades will get tossed in towards Corbin, who's going to just jump out here, and he's going to find that kill on a Crazer. Nice movement around there. Solid Bob now. The only one left from his team is going to find a Barry Jake, and he's going to have to stave off this push. He knows the players are dropping in. They're going to land right on top of him. They both survive, which means this push does have a little bit of merit behind it. There's going to be 3 players in front of them. As you're going to see the engagements coming in, and well, okay. Never mind. Armored Defiance tosses out a nade, finds both of them, and continues on here. He's going to turn his attention out towards a Barry Jake. Going to thrust out, just barely gets around that corner, but still goes down. So 1-1 tie. And, lots of time to go.
That was a prime example of what I was talking about in Gen. They took out one Gen, and they both started to try and push through Gen side to collapse on the base. You know, he gave out where he was Gen side, then he got collapsed on by 2 players. He chose to not play sneaky there, and, you know, unfortunately, that time he's going to pay for that mistake.
Yep, Giants is going to be taking shots from 2 directions right now, and he's going to trade there on towards Armored Defiance. Corbin's going to be the last one alive from his team here. He's going to, as Avatar Siggy, he's going to be walking into the entire spawning team, I think, here. He's going to move forward. Corbin's going to be here, trying to get towards top mid, looking for the team. He's going to find Avatar Siggy on the hop-up, but Crazer will be there to trade out with the camo as well. Solid Bob was pulling that flag, unfortunately didn't get very far. So that should be a return. Crazer's going to be here, though. Trying to figure out, he didn't time that very well. Was trying to, I think, find the contest and wasn't able to do so. And was spotted out as a result of that. So, going to see where he moves. We'll find Giants. After Giants cleans up Avatar. So a good 1-for-1 trade there. And a Barry Jake. Off he goes with the flag once again. Is able to relay it to his teammate, actually. But I believe his teammate also ended up dropping. So Crazer and co are going to be moving here towards the side of the map. But 5 minutes to go. I mean, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
And unfortunately, Graphite is going to do a full side rotation over to pink side. And that's just going to allow Plastic here to just waltz through Gen side. And if you look now, you can see a full Gen setup. And that's just, again, that's really safe. And it's that safe side to run. But we have Avatar here on a huge flank through his own base after he walked through what looked like a B side back into his base to be undetected.
Well, we're gonna be, I mean, Corbin is gonna toss the flag off the edge and be on board with Tri-Pants here, trying to play defense in his own base. Is gonna go down. Avatar Siggy picking that one up, and is gonna run this flag now over towards Gen. We're gonna see where he goes. He's gonna pick top, actually, on the other side. I believe it was Giants. Yeah, it does have this flag down. They're gonna pick it up. They're gonna win the gunfight there. Solid Bob ends up dropping, and the flag is gonna be off as well. Oh, okay, never mind. Barry Jake didn't end up going down. That's a great engagement there. Crazer's going to be the next one up. He's going to be shooting shots into Tri-Pants' back, who does fall. And now both flags are out on the map, and that's going to be a huge win by Giants into this back of this base. We're going to see if he gets this return off in time, and he does, just barely. And that should be a flag.
And that's going to be a flag be up for Plastic. They're going to go up 2-1 here. And I really like that Plastic is just, they're really holding on to this Gen side setup. Just because things are going bad, they're not giving up on it. They're really holding on to that power side of the map and making the plays. And just, of course, as I say that, Crazy's going to prove me wrong and pick up a big double kill here. Let's see what they'll do with that map pressure.
Yeah, well, Giants knows now. He's the last one alive. He's surrounded on literally every angle here. A Solid Bob's going to come in with a pair of kills. Going to be from up top. Is looking to make that cutoff, basically. Knows they're spawning here over towards this side of the map. He's going to find Tri-Pants. Wins that melee out. That's going to be 2 down. And as long as he's careful, they're going to spawn. They should spawn fridge side again. Yep, and there they go, spawning fridge side again, as they will every time. The setup was there, so they'll keep spawning there. You see Solid Bob is aware of it, too.
Yep.
He knows he's going to go down, and I think they actually stopped the flag cap. They did end up stopping it. You're going to see the player should be able to get that in. I believe that was Crazer who did end up getting it in. Armored Defiance, now the last one alive, trying to just stay alive on the platform. His flag is gone, so the poor guy doesn't even have something to defend, as the flag is out on the map, and I believe that player has gone down, or no, it's Giants actually, and oh, okay, right, as I said that, down he goes. So players out on the map trying to just stay alive here. Avatar Siggy is going to get in a fight, will get double team. Barry Jake is going to drop him. Corbin trying to stay alive. In the meantime, Barry Jake actually has the flag, and he's going to be running this, bounces it off the wall, but still manages to grab that. We're going to see if he gets up here in time.
Himself, but he will not, unfortunately. He's going to get taken down.
It's a huge kill from Armored Defiance.
This is going to be big for Graphite. Let's see if they can make this happen. We've got, oh, he's going to get some shots, and they do. He's going to go down, unfortunately, but not before making a play that's going to keep this game at 2-2. And a game that could have been out of hand very quickly for Graphite. They make a huge recov, and this game is going to stay 2-2. Now we're here on board with Giants. Let's see what's going to go on here. Let's see. He's looking through Gen's side, getting some plays. I kind of do want to go on board here with Crazer. He's sitting with 21 and 11. Let's see what a 21 and 11 player looks like.
We
So
did
he's going to
have
get some great shots top mid. Wow.
He caught
Man,
Giants right in the
gotta
sights.
That's twice today I picked people that make big plays right before, right when we switch to him. Oh, I'm feeling it today. That'll never happen again in my life. And he's going to get taken down. Common Dangerous Curse right as we go to him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, Siggy's now the last one alive. Armor Defiance had a pretty good job making that play and is able to pick that one up. Giants goes down, and then, I mean, Avatar Siggy gets absolutely obliterated by Corbin's heat wave here. Corbin is actually going to get dropped. We get a good view of the cat ears from behind as his body flies through the air.
Unfortunately, the cat ears aren't going to save him this time. Maybe next time.
Yep, maybe. As we are going to have, well, Tripants is going to be the next player up here inside of Gen. Has spotted Crazer. Crazer's going to be getting away there. We're still 2-2, and we have a minute to go right now. So, I mean, the push is going to come in here. Starting from the side of Graphite. Crazer's going to go down. The next one up is going to be Solid Bob. He's going to find the kill on towards Giants. And the other two players are actually on the other side of the map. So, Graphite should have pretty free clearance towards this flag because the remaining two players from Plastic are nowhere near them. And there you go. Corbin is, well, that's a lot of missed shots there. The Armor Defiance is finally going to finish that one. His flag is going to be tossed off the edge. And his own team is also grabbing that flag and running with it. Solid Bob going right down the middle. Kind of ballsy. Won't lie.
I definitely agree. But again, in Halo, if you catch your opponent off guard and they're not in position to stop it because they're setting up to counter that Gen side run and you take it just straight bottom mid, I mean, and you throw them off guard like that, there's nothing else to be done. That's a flag.
And they pop it in. The relay was there. I mean, Solid Bob got it to their side of the map, and that's all he had to do. The teammates were there to finish it off. And with 10 seconds to go now, they're up 3-2. This game should probably be over as a result. I don't think Plastic's going to be in the position to do anything to get this flag out in time. And instead, it's actually... Oh, they got it off. Or excuse me, no, this is the other side. Yeah, they did actually get it off. And the trade is going to be there. Tripants was not able to get to the flag in time.
I don't think it's going to matter, unfortunately.
Yeah, the flag is going to reset. That is going to be the map. Map 1 is going to go to the side of Graphite with a late push. I'm going to see. I mean, let's just start on board with him because we're talking about him.
If I'm Graphite here, and with the hot hand Bob has, I'm just playing around him. I'm letting him make his decisions, and I'm just going to follow what he's doing. Because, and again, he's going to trade out a kill in a 3v1. I mean, when you're playing like that in playoffs, Jesus, dude.
I mean, that's another one of the, like, you know, when you get the cartoon character eyes when you, like, go up top and you're just like, oh, no. That was probably Solid Bob. Jumps up top, finds 4 players, and he's like, I'm probably not winning this. And then still trades a 1-for-1. Like, go figure that.
He's craftier than the Roadrunner. He's got Acme on speed dial.
Basically, I mean, shot player does get away. Crazer does actually get an assist, though, and is able to turn here on towards the players. It's going to somehow kills Giants with that nade as that nice bounces very nicely as Graphite's out to an early 6-4 lead here on this Slayer.
Bob, actually, a little slow start. 1 kill, 1 assist, but 1 death. And Armored Defiance with a nice grapple. And he's going to catch this dude sleeping, not aware. He's not going to hear the guy back elevator, though. And he's going to take some shots. But his teammate, Bob, was going to come through clutch. And, I
thought he had him. I thought he had him.
I did too. I stopped talking. I couldn't believe it. But no, he's going to go down there. And now we're here with Avatar Siggy, who's got the charge rifle, trying to take some faces with it. But so far, nothing. And Barry Jake with the sword, but unfortunately going to go down. And I believe it was Crazer or Defiance who's going to grab that.
Yep, somebody does have that out on the map, I believe now. Or what Defiance did end up just dropping. Yeah, you're right. Solid Bob does have the sword. I mean, you have to wait for the players to come to you in some of these just because of the angles. You can see every player
this is the right play.
Is on the other side of the map.
They're almost perfectly set up. They have a really strong setup. But the actual way you want to finish the setup, unfortunately, you want one guy top A with the sword right there. Oh, he crouched the sword lunge. That was beautifully executed. You want one guy turbine, you want one guy bat ledge, you want one guy top A, and then you want another guy either attic or top ER. But they almost had a perfect setup there, right? To watch all the angles and watch each other. We can see Corbin and CC Tripants is in a really good spot, right? I think that this is the best spot on the map. You get your teammates to spawn with you A no matter what. They'll spawn back elevator. It's a strong spot to live, and you're going to have you know, just a lot of map controls. You can see crosses everywhere on the map, and there's nowhere that they can spawn behind you. So you're very safe to just kind of walk backwards. And just as I say that, we're going to see a player go down. We're kicking it here with Giants, and Giants is looking over at Attic Glass, and he sees the sword player running at him. He's going to try and make a play here. The sword player did look to go camo, so it was definitely Solid Bob with a huge IQ play. Did Bob pick up camo there? No, he did not, but he did pick up sword.
He does have sword. I guess the camo didn't come back up yet, but he's going to find...
Oh,
Giants spent all that time dodging him. He saw him coming, ran away, and instead makes a full circuit of the map only to come right back to Solid Bob, and down he goes. And I think another thing to note earlier is that Tripans did actually pick the camo players. I do actually remember that in that engagement top A. He was able to pick off the camo player with team shots from a teammate. So that was the camo down off the map. Now this fight has all been moved towards end. Mind the gap. Off goes Avatar Siggy. Off the edge. This camo's now up in 20 seconds. So that's what teams are going to be paying attention towards next as a power-up. There's going to be 2 players here in front of a Barry Jake, and he's actually going to isolate these very nicely.
That was beautifully played. He's going to get dropped on here, unfortunately, by Crazer. But it's going to be a mistake. Crazer dropping into pit to be looked at by 2 players. And we see Avatar here smartly backing down, going towards his teammates. Going to get them the pipe spawn, and now we're going to have a little bit of a long haul push here, I think.
Yep, Avatar is going to have players behind. He's going to end up right behind somebody here. I think that's Corbin. Down he goes.
Wow.
I guess the drop was not communicated there between the players. Giants is now going to be in a gunfight here. Over with Solid Bob on towards A. He's going to win that. Thought you can spawn there?
Yep, you will always spawn on your teammates. Remember how I keep saying you got to stay hidden so you'll spawn on your teammates? Prime example, literally. Been preaching it for 2 sets now. There it was.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, that was it. Just there it was.
Oh, yeah. Well, Graphite now is going to be up by 8 as they actually picked up a series of untraded kills here right now for the time being. As Avatar is going to be moving here through the turbine, heading over towards C, where the entire team of Plastic is currently being set up. Corbin's going to be back in this corner. Is going to get perfect shot down by Avatar Siggy. As out the back he goes. Solid Bob currently 12-7, trades out, I believe. And I mean, on the other side, I mean, you do see, I mean, very even slaying, but it's now a 12-point lead. It was maybe 4 the last time I checked. And then I mentioned 8. And now it's 12. So all of a sudden, Graphite's coming alive on the board here. As Armored Defiance, that's a nice grapple to just get out with his life. Stays alive.
You got Bob and Crazer out slaying Plastic tremendously. I mean, you can pick almost any 2 players on Plastic, put their scores together, and Bob or Crazer is out slaying those 2 players. I mean, you're gonna win games when you're playing like that. That's impressive by anybody to be able to come out here with that kind of slaying prowess. And this is semis, right?
Oh. Yep, this is semis.
So, you know, to come out here and truthfully, just Graphite making a statement. We are better slayers than you. This is going to be a long series. The objectives are going to be long for you. Even if you find a way to win them, you will be outslayed, is what they're trying to say.
There's going to be some nice shots there from a Barry Jake with the shock rifle, being able to combo that. And rotating over here, knowing there's going to be players from the side of Graphite here. He's actually going to walk out in like 3 of them. There's going to be one directly to his left as he gets booped sideways and still somehow picks up that kill. I don't know how that happened. After Siggy does like a 180 there onto the camo player, but Corbin's going to be the last one alive. They're currently down by 9. So Graphite looking at 10 kills until they finish this map. And if you're looking at Plastic, you have 19 to go, and you have a long road here. You have to pick up these kills, and you have to start trading, or excuse me, not even trading. You need kills without trades. You need to stay ahead of them for the rest of this game, because right now they got 9 kills to go. There's a good start. Just get the kill, get out with your life. And they're starting to do that here. They're grouping up. I mean, honestly, I don't know how effective it is at high level games, but we see a fair amount in this rec league of just 4-man odd, death balls, where they just run around as a pack. And I think it's hilarious every time we see it, and it's even funnier when it works, which it actually does a lot.
Well, there are definitely times where running around as that 4-man death ball, and it's gonna yield you, you know, a valid return. But in the event that, you know, you get pre-nated, unluckily, like, it's never good because, you know, you're right there.
That's it's a high risk, high return.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. But disciplined play is very low risk, high reward, because if they step out in the crosses to try and make a play, they get called out and shot by 2 or 3 people, and like the time to kill goes from like being 2.5 seconds to less than 1, and it's just it's so fast.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Just watching those angles.
poor Armored Defiance kind of just got booped and thrown around the tunnel there as he ends up going down. But Krazer is able to pick up one, and I believe that was Avatar Siggy with the final. That's going to be 50-35 in, and we're going to be on board with Krazer to start this one off. They're going to be spawning on the side closer to the Rockets as well, so we're going to see these guys are going to be making an angle for that right out of the gate. You can see the players are watching. They're making sure he doesn't get a free, I guess, jump towards that, and in the meantime, it's going to get completely yoinked. Barry Jake's going to find 2 with it, and he's going to just run off.
He's also got the rockets in his back pocket.
Well, he fired them both off. He
Or
used them up,
shotgun,
and he's got a
sorry,
shotgun.
shotgun.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, yeah, I think he did drop that. He did. Got them both, so really nice. I mean, rocket efficiency is going to be something that I'm going to complain about, because I know a lot of teams, as well, Armor Defiant just punches right through that shield. The wall, drop wall basically just wasn't even there for him. But rocket efficiency is going to be very critical. Like, if you're going to succeed in picking those rockets up, you need to make use of them. Like, at the worst case, fire them off so the other team can't use them. Best case, you get a double kill out of it, as Giants is going to teleport basically straight through a player. I think that was Solid Bob. Ends up going down. Solid Bob gets dropped. Krazer's going to trade out as well on the point. He's going to be into a gunfight on the point as well. Barry Jake will be there to block it up, but he's going to be weak. Avatar Siggy's going to fly in.
Slaughterfest on to be. It is trade after trade coming out here, and it's going to continue to stay that way. We got a trade coming in. We saw some nades. Another trade coming in. It is just going back and forth, but it looks like right now, oh, it's a 3v3 again, but Plastic have up 1, and they're going to take that. And so this is a map, again, where, like I said, the team that wants to fly, the team that wants to just run more, run in your face and be at you more, they're the team that's going to win this map. This map is so small that you can do that kind of thing. And that pre-nade was beautiful on B stairs. So now we're here with Giants, and we're going to see him sitting B stairs. Not a super strong power position or anything, but definitely good to watch for a cutoff. As you can see, he's able to cut anybody trying to cross, and he's going to get a pickup here onto Armored Defiance, and then he's going to get the assist there. We're going to go back on board now with Solid Bob, who's got shots on the guy in front palms. He's going to take him down. It looks like rockets, and he's going to fight the guy who's got the carbine, stalker rifle. Not gonna get taken down. He's gonna live, staying ramen. And rockets are still down B stairs. But we saw the assist come through, so we know for sure those rockets are still down. But Bob doesn't see this guy. Oh, Krazer didn't see it. Rockets are still down, but it looks like they're down at the bottom of B stairs. And I don't know if that got called out to his teammates yet. But it definitely did not. Defiance not even looking at those rockets or using the AI smart scan. If you press down on your D-pad, if you use controller, you'll get the AI smart scan. That's gonna light the screen up, and any weapons that are on the ground are gonna flash for you.
Yep. I mean that's also just something that needs to be communicated across the board, right? Is like, if you see the rockets, you need to know that it's like, hey, this is gonna be a magnet for some players coming your way. As right now, it's basically just been all graphite on the board. I mean, it has been plastic right now. I don't know. I think they're just on the ground and no one's touched them. I mean, the points right now are back in Plastic's favor. They are up to a considerable lead, despite Graphite having what was a near trip cap basically for a little bit. But it's going to be a 60-point lead right here. Just got stopped, but it does look like Plastic is trying to retrieve B once again. And I believe they're going to succeed. So Graphite is kind of just being run around the map here for the time being.
Yeah, it looks like they're having a real hard time getting all 4 back on spawn. They're constantly getting team shot over by Plastic. They're not really taking favorable fights, and Plastic just seems to keep wanting to run at them. And there's nothing Graphite can really do to stop it. You know, Plastic is ooh. But just as I say that, it looks like Graphite's gonna fight back a little bit here.
Your rockets are coming up in about 6 seconds as well, so that's going to be something that teams are going to be fighting over. They're definitely pay attention to that timer. Krazer's going to get pushed here. The nade comes out. I don't think he stuck him, and he's actually going to dodge that one, but he's so weak. He's getting the shots into his legs. Giants will finally take him down and is going to cap B as a bonus here. Trying to go for this onto Solid Bob, and Solid Bob will come out on top. And the rockets did get pulled away by somebody. I'm not sure who has them on the map right now. But they should be out, because I don't recall seeing that in the kill feed at all. As
the rocket, yep.
Yeah, Armored Defiance just had it. Actually, oh my goodness, Corbin gets that as he falls off the edge of the ledge.
It looks like Avatar Siggy had the rockets, dropped them after getting double meleeed. by Corbin. I don't know if they had anything left in them, but I think Giants or Trippy would have them at this point if anybody had rockets.
Yep, well, Giants just ended up going down. Corbin is also, I just saw the rockets and it was empty, so it means there's nothing left in the tank. Players are all fighting over the rockets that are just empty on the ground, but this should be a B cap for the side of Graphite. Because they're going to punch that one in.
I really like Plastic this game. They are really just taking it to Graphite. I mean, the first two games were, you know, close, but it just felt like Plastic didn't know how to respond, and it's just huge watching Plastic come back and you know, maybe we'll see reverse sweep here, the reverse 3-0.
Yeah, but I mean, Plastic's done a great job really of just handling this BC hold and really just moving the players from Graphite around the map. They've done a really good job of just winning these engagements, honestly. I mean, the first two maps, both Solid Bob and Crazer were popping off. On the other hand, it's now the show for Corbin and a Barry Jake, both leading the lobby at 10 kills apiece. Giants with 9 as well, no slouch either. So you can see these guys are really turning up in the slaying department here. Unfortunately, Corbin is going to end up facing the barrels of 3 players, basically. Trypant's going to be the last alive on the B point, and he's going to go down. But Plastic has built themselves up a sizable lead here.
Yeah, and from the looks of it, if they don't stop the bleeding here soon, it's just going to keep getting worse. And Crazer's going to go down with his rockets as well. Solid Bob with that nade, whether both AC or laundry, whatever you want to call that little tire jump up area. And I definitely believe there was 1 rocket left, so those rockets are still going to be down tires. Yep, and there they are.
Yep, Giants are going to throw that right into the face of Avatar Siggy. Down he will go, and this is going to be a B cap coming in for the side of Plastic. I mean, they're going to be very weak. The players are just going to get out. Corbin picks up a kill. Is that the Pulse Carbine? You don't see one of those very often.
Plastic is just, I wanna point out how good Plastic is. When Plastic goes 3 down, that last guy, he's not pushing out taking fights. He's letting all 4 of his teammates spawn, and then they're all pushing out of C together, or pushing out of A together. They're all pushing out together, right? They're staying there and they're helping each other. They're not leaving their teammates out to dry. And I gotta say, like, that is what is the difference maker right now between this Plastic and Graphite, between these games. And just as I say that, you know, Bob's gonna get a huge takedown into Killjoy. Is gonna stop that spree that was going on.
Yeah, well, Barry Jake is gonna be pushing in, trying to deny this cap. He's not gonna be able to succeed. Crazer is unfortunately going to take shots from the B side. Actually, I think he's still alive. So teammate was able to finish off that kill, so keep his teammate alive. So this is going to be a push out. You're going to see a player here, 2 players from the side of Plastic pushing on towards A. Trying to just, I mean, this is the rotation that you were talking about, right? Is being able to just move them around the map. You're making Graphite react to you. And you have a 2 cap again. Graphite is going to be trapped here over towards B, trying to figure out which direction they want to go.
Hardest one to Right, the hardest one to hold is this AC. But the second that you send that guy or those multiple players C, you're gonna, right? Like, look, he's 1 shot, right? So obviously he's unlikely to peek out, or he's just gonna get chased down here, right? He's trying to stay alive, and there he goes. And now we have down again. So what Graphite needs to do is they need to take. Oh, and they're gonna get rockets too. Graphite really needs to take advantage of this.
Yep, no, absolutely. I mean, they're heading over towards C, as you can see. I mean, the points. I mean, Plastic is borderline on the victory here. It's 245 to 90. And as of right now, I mean, you can't give up a 2 cap. You have to play perfect Halo right now if you are Graphite.
You basically have to predict when they're going to be on the point and start taking the next point that second.
Yeah. I mean, the other solution, you just kill them all. Kill them before they get to the point. Very easy, right? Very simple.
I mean, in theory, right?
Yeah, well,
it's only a game of knowledge.
Is going to pop out there. And that should be a C cap, actually, as they're being pushed on towards B as well. But C is going to go in their favor. They're on towards B as well, and this should be, I want to say there's 2 points to go. The B should pop in their favor, and that is going to be Stronghold Streets going in favor of Plastic. They are not going to go quietly into the night. They will force a map. These beautiful people restarted for us. Thank you very much. I appreciate that out of both teams in there, as I'm sure they, just as well as us, don't want to miss any of the action. So we are going to be underway. It's going to be Crazer grabbing that ball with the heat wave as well to start this one off. But 2 of his teammates, 3 of his teammates are going to go down. It's all Crazer now.
Plastic really coming out strong and just getting a really good setup here. So let's see if they, if they elect for one of these 4-way setups, or if they're gonna, do one of these rotating setups. And oh, he's just not gonna be able to hit the shots. Right there is one of those ways where if you can hit that headshot, though, if you're just pre-aimed for where they're gonna jump up to, you can just absolutely do so much with that snipe and stop so many plays from being made. And he's still going to make plays. He's not going to go down with that snipe. Two more are going to go down for Graphite. It's going to be a 2v2 here. And it looks like, wow, Armored with a huge nade in the reversal. It's definitely trying to make plays. He's going to grab the ball after the reset. And he's going to take it right into the spawn of Plastic, unfortunately. Not really paying attention to the fact that his teammates spawned back C. And then just ran right into that.
Yep, you're going to see a Barry Jake. I mean, they are... Team side of Plastic is going to elect to move this towards the garage here for the time being. Tripants and Giants are actually the last two alive, so Tripants is going to try to get out of dodge here as Avatar Siggy comes flying in on him. This is going to be a pinch too. I think that was Armor Defiance as well, and both players are going to go down. So, I mean, they were able to amass basically a 40-point lead here off the rip, which is a pretty nice start to have, if I do say so myself. I mean, I'll take a 40-point lead. This is the cycle, like the blender that I was referring to. I think is like I'm sure you're well aware of this, and this is what I see often. Is here we go. We're on the rotating cycle now of players just coming into the garage, fighting it out, and seeing where it goes on the other side. But I mean, right now Barry Jake is able to pick up that camel as well, so that's going to be huge.
So that's what I mean when I'm saying that you want to make sure that you're over on the other side of the house A side. Or inside of that like garage area. That way you're stopping those B spawns from occurring, and you're starting to rotate the ball that way. Because again, you're gonna have to fight.
But I mean, that's when the player ended up dropping out, so that's what it's gonna end up working with. So we will end up. I mean, it will have to be a restart probably, but we will sort that out. This should be okay. Solid Bob's gonna grab the sniper right off the rip and go right for the kill. He's gonna get shot in the back though, so Corbin will pick up this ball. Has the heat wave, has everything he needs basically. As he's going to try to figure out where exactly we're going to take this, and they're going to take it right towards, I mean, that's Avatar Siggy back in the garage. Actually, he's moved out. So, well, Graphite is going to have to try and break their way in here, as Plastic has decided to make this their home. Corbin's going to try and get this off the map, and is he going to succeed in doing so? He does. He does get that reset, so great play out of him to make that happen. The active camo is going to be the power-up once again. We haven't seen an overshield, actually, on this map at all.
Crazy to think about.
Yeah, it's like what, a 50-50 every single time?
I think so.
As well, Jake gets a kill with a nade that was literally just not on the screen. Hail Marys it off the rip. It's going to be an early start once again, 15-1 coming out of Plastic. So again, they are starting this one off hot, and they're doing a really good job right now of just playing this well. As there you go again, the snipe coming in from Corbin picks up Crazer, but Solid Bob is going to be there to finish him off. As the ball is being rotated out here now towards the podium, where the power-up does come up. You can see a Barry Jake falling down. Is going to get dropped. Armor Defiance picking up a nice kill there. Tripant's going to be the next player up. He's going to put shots into him as well.
And I like how well Graphite is playing for this OS. They're trying really hard to be set up on this dummy side, or at least they were, and now they're just going to give it up. Which, oh no, they made a push through tunnels. And that's absolutely well executed here. As we see, Graphite unfortunately going to get taken down. Initially well executed, but then picked up by Plastic. And Plastic is just starting to walk away with this game again.
As we did have a crash out once again, it looks like. So the side of Graphite is going to drop a player once again. Solid Bob is not, unfortunately. And we're back. Apologies for that. Coming to the crash, we are going to be, Graphite will be down 1-0. In the map right now. They do end up conceding the round with the crashes. I mean, Plastic honestly had been playing fantastically through those first two rounds anyways, so they do end up conceding that first round. They're going into this one fresh, and we're going to see if Graphite can really just pull something out here, because really they've been heavily outplayed on this map so far.
Yeah, it definitely feels like they're not so practiced on these more team-oriented maps. It feels like Graphite plays much better in the sneaky maps, Aquarius. What was the other map that they
Recharge?
Yeah, little maps that have like lots of like little hidden places or little like boxes that you can hide behind. Maps that are a little more open, it seems like they're struggling on. They're not really sure how to move through the map so freely, as to where Plastic is very aware of how to move through while still hugging cover when there's less cover. It feels like, you know, they were more worried about these team-oriented game types, as to where Graphite was just more worried about, you know, general gameplay.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, we are going to see...
Oh, gonna barely miss.
Yep, sorry there. As we do, just got to get the screen up so Plastic, you can see Plastic is up 1-0 currently in the round count. And you're going to see Avatar Siggy is going to be pushing the way out. He's looking, trying to chase down that player, gets the back smack down, trying to put shots now into Barry Jake. Barry Jake is going to jump up. He's going to win that gunfight. Soaring over the top, but right now it is going to be 20-0 right now. Graphite putting in some nice points here, which is probably honestly, which is more so far than they had in either of the two like rounds we had before this restart. So
they had these rounds put together, honestly.
Yeah, it was literally a 6 and a 1 put up by Graphite before this, and that's a nice pushback there as Barry Jake puts the finishing touches into both players. Crazer and Armand Defiance are both going to fall, and that will be the ball picked up once again for the side of Plastic.
Looks like Plastic started this out with Jake, and now they have the and these last two games they've gotten the bear that ate Jake.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, to be fair, he hasn't had a bad performance in any means over the course of this, but I mean, it does appear like he's absolutely turning up now. And he's trying to go for that. He's going to miss both the repulse and the snipe. It's going to cost him his life. Solid Bob's going to be up next. He's going to have 3 players in front of him. He's going to get completely overwhelmed. It feels like, honestly, like Plastic was like, we got to go down 2-0 to start to give him a show. And I mean, they are currently giving us a show, I won't lie, because they're definitely handing it to Graphite right now. Graphite, who is 6 and 1 in the regular season, and I'm pretty sure beat Plastic at one point, like over the course of the series. I mean, I can double check that to see who their actual one loss was to. But I want to say, oh wait, no, it has to be. Yeah, they had to have beaten Plastic because Centennial is a 7 and 0, which means the only loss Graphite suffered was to Centennial. So, I mean, maybe Plastic did their homework. I don't know, but I mean, they are definitely handing it over to the side of Graphite right now.
Yeah, wow. Great shots it came out right there. Let's see what Corbin's gonna do here with the remote detonation. He's gonna pick up 2.
He is gonna put the shots in the back of Solid Bob as well. That's gonna be Plastic coming in to pick up that ball once again. Armored Defiance is gonna be the next player up, and he's gonna fall. We got a rampage coming in from Corbin here. He's 10 and 3. And just absolutely smoking everybody as he's going to get some team help there. Giants with the sniper in the back. Next up is Solid Bob, and unfortunately that's going to end the reign of terror. But, I mean, look at the points now. It's 70 points. It was 0 to 20. And that's a great shot from Giants. He puts in 1. Can't finish onto the second player. But he's doing the job. He's gatekeeping here for Tripants, who's going to jump off with that ball. They got all the time they wanted. It's 82 to 25. Plastic is looking to force us to Bazaar, which as much as you didn't want to see it, it's a map 5, and I really can't complain about it.
Well, maybe these teams will play it more fun. I know that it's just like I said, I watch a lot of pro play, so it is a boring snooze fest to watch it like super high level. Like I'm gonna be real with you. Bazaar is.
I mean, the way the map is, you have the 2 like overseeing areas, and then the middle down below, and everyone just sits out on those oversight and just kind of shoots off from there. Crazer's gonna pop a shot there into Corbin. You're gonna see the ball is in possession of Graphite right now. So actually, Plastic has not been able to touch the ball since they originally jumped off the edge back B when Tripants went over there. So they are trying to break back in here into the garage. You're looking here to see Plastic group up and get something going, because right now Graphite is coming right back into this.
Yeah, right now I'm looking for Graphite to actually play that ball on B side to either get it out of that A hill while they're getting collapsed on, because it looks like they're down a player. It looks like, and just as I say that, they're going to even those numbers out. But I'm just not I just wouldn't be comfortable with the setup here, not knowing where they're going to fully come from. And it does look like you're going to have that guy back B, so now he has time to realize, so he should be able to start rotating this and getting this out of here. However, he's going to wait way too long.
Yeah, I mean, the Needler is going to come through. So I hate the Needler. I cannot use that weapon. It works. Everyone destroys me with it, and then I pick it up, and I can't get a kill at all. So maybe I'm just bad.
Graphite had that setup I was talking about. They had a guy window, they had a guy on house, they had a guy on sandbags, and they had a guy in back B. The setup was there. The problem was the call-outs weren't there when the right people died. That guy B died first, as he should have, which means Graphite had a huge chance to rotate that ball.
With Corbin to start this one off, is going to be going right down the middle. As you can see, the players are going to be checking the nades out off the rip. No one's going towards rockets.
Yeah, no, it does not look like that. What TC is.
Tripants is getting up there. He's going to take shots from our Defiance, though. He's trying to just try and back away, play his life, try to stay alive here. Really, and
Watch Avatar Siggy. I think he has grapple. He's going to grapple the rockets.
Yep, he is going to grab it. And he has OS! This guy's the most overpowered person on the map right now. He's going to have everything that you could really want here.
My man looking like Thomas Taylor.
Oh, well, he actually just removed his entire overshield there with that shot.
Doesn't matter. He's got the rockets.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's got it. He's chasing somebody down here. He's going to be... Oh, he doesn't actually finish the kill. He's going to have to turn around on there. And he will find Corbin. So right off the rip, 6-3 actually up for Graphite here. Is going to make it 7. So nice killing spree here to start off with for Avatar Siggy. He starts off with 5 kills. Like, that's a great opening break.
Barry, Jake, huge here with 3 kills, trying to keep anything he can to keep this game just a little bit closer. I'd also like to take this time. You've been an absolute pleasure to cast with, my man. You are on the ball with all of it.
Oh, I appreciate it. I mean, you've done a fantastic job as well. So, I mean, thank you as well for stepping in, because I know you literally just came in here just like, I would like to cast. And we're like, we will take it. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for coming in today.
Not a problem. Any chance that I can get to cast, get myself out there, or even just practice casting, because you know, I got my own tournament, Spirit of Combat, in Columbus coming up here soon that I'm pretty excited for.
Ooh, best of luck.
Thank you.
Yep, we'll be on board with Krazer here. They're up 11-6 currently, Graphite. So off the restart, pretty good start. I mean, that's literally on the back of Avatar Siggy, posted 5 kills, basically as much as entire team combined right now. On the other side, Plastic, a little bit of a slow start. They're looking to see as they start grouping up around here. Solid Bob is going to pick another one. That will be Giants going down. Corbin's going to be here up top with the Plasma Pistol, looking for a player. Doesn't actually get that and ends up missing it. He's going to drop. That's going to be the Overshield player. I believe that's Armored Defiance who has it. Working in the back. He's going to find that trade kill too on towards Giants. So right now, Graphite has been playing this really nicely.
I kind of want to see what's going on with Krazer. He's got 1 kill, 1 assist. And I know he's not doing super big, but I got a feeling things are about to change for him.
Yep, we're going to see. I mean, if he, like, moving in towards bar, he should have a really nice flank here on towards 3 players. Instead, he's going to get spotted. He's going to see Corbin across the map. Shots are going to come through, and he's not able to finish on a Corbin. He's actually going to get taken down by Giants. And the Rockets are going to be up here momentarily. Solid Bob is going to take a lot of shots there. Avatar Siggy is going to get traded as well. So the trades are going just back and forth here. It's an 8-kill lead, though, for Graphite in the meantime, with the Rockets coming up in 6 seconds. And it is going to be picked up, I believe, by Tripants. Assuming Tripants is still, I believe he's still alive, yes. Very weak, though. Krazer's going to be up there making the play for those Rockets. Is going to pick him up, and right now, Graphite's looking hot coming into this restart.
What do you know? I was right. It just took a little bit longer than I thought. But it does look like his luck is going to change. And I hope he pulls his Rockets back out. That Onyx insignia is looking real nice right where he put it. I might have to steal his placement for that.
Hoping he's going to smoke himself, actually, with the Rockets, and he doesn't get the kill, actually. Giants ended up surviving, but Giants will drop. Super weak from that engagement and does go down. Solid Bob's going to push in, pick up 1 on towards Tripants. Corbin's going to throw a shock nade across the map. That was a nice throw, actually. I can never figure out how to throw those correctly. But right now,
you want to aim.
Graphite's at 25.
Pick where you want you pick where you want the nade to go, then aim up about 20 degrees.
Okay, got it. I will make sure I remember that for the next time. But right now, Graphite is looking hot, and they are really taking it right now to Plastic. So all the momentum that Plastic had kind of has disappeared here. It is currently 28
really
to
might have
13.
themselves.
It is a 15-point lead here coming out of Graphite. So the Graphite of the beginning of the series, I mean, we were wondering who we were going to see. It was going to be Graphite at the start or the Graphite in the second half, and currently it looks like it's Graphite at the start here. A Solid Bob's going to drop down, looking for the shotgun. He's going to find it, has just the barest amount of overshield. Doesn't even need it. Handles Corbin easily. Tripants is going to be up next, and that's a perfect set of shots out of Solid Bob. Avatar Siggy's on 14 and 5. Look at this guy.
Yep, he is really going for it. Krazer is just not finding his footing in this game at all.
Doesn't need to. Apparently, his team is like, oh, you carried our backs enough. It's our turn now, as everybody is just going nuts on the map here. Avatar Siggy again is going to get into another engagement, and his teammate is there to help him out. Armored Defiance picks him from across the map. Plastic, unfortunately, I mean, they had an incredible comeback, but right now you need another miracle comeback here. You're down 17 points in a Slayer. You need to make it happen.
Right. It does look like I was right here. Graphite really showing up on those maps with lots of cover places to hide. You know, not lots of open spots. They just seem to really understand how to stay tethered to cover on these types of maps.
Yep, I mean, they've done a fantastic job of just playing the map, playing in the positions. They're maintaining the 17-point lead. They can trade for the rest of the map. They're perfectly fine with that. His Avatar's up to 15-7. The 2 KD right now showing through. Is he going to just continue rampaging through everything? He's getting into a fight there with Trypants up top. Trypants going to duck away, not confident in that engagement. As the rockets are going to be coming up, the overshield is coming up. Everything is coming up right now on the map. And if you're Plastic, you need to stay alive for these weapons. And this is like the turning point, basically. If you're going to have a turning point on the map, it's right now.
Yep.
Oh, Jake doesn't even get the OS off.
No, that is not what you want to happen.
Armored Defiance sneaks it instead. And I believe Krazer got the rockets as well. And that's a disaster for the side of Plastic. They got nothing. There's nothing in the tank there anymore. As you're going to see, Defiance is going to be coming through with the OS. The shotgun is out. The players are falling back. And that's 3 down again for Graphite. It's 45-25.
It's looking like Luke is about to owe someone a steak dinner here.
This is Avatar Siggy, 16-9, standout. Solid Bob, 14-6. The guy's nearly triple positive on the map. As Plastic is going to go down, it's going to be the players dropping left and right. Giants alone in his base. He's going to get a little bit of help from his teammates here. But it's 48-29. You need 21 kills, and you can give up 2. It's incredible right now. I mean, this has been a performance from the side of Graphite, coming out hot, and they just put the foot down on the pedal, and they never let go. They just never let go. Giants are going to find Armored Defiance, so they'll pick up 1 kill there. Krazer's going to trade back, though, onto a Barry Jake. And 1 more kill, and this is over.
The story of this game, you can look in the assist column and really see the story of this game.
Oh, absolutely.